Alright, what's good, y'all? It's Josh the Saints fan back with another banger video for y'all today. And today this is me going to be talking about this new CFM that I'm starting up. This is gonna be my first online CFM that I'll be completing. I did one at the at the end of Madden 20. But I quit after one game because I just it was just very complicated. Like I beat the dude and he was complaining, talking about how I didn't pass, but I was just beginning to pass. Like, it was very weird, and I just didn't like that type of vibe. So, but I'm creating my new CFM, and we're just starting it up. But we still need more players. So if you want to join, you know what I'm saying, let me know. We got 9 players right now. You know what I'm saying, and you need Instagram for it. But for this video, I'm gonna just be going over the team, what I think about the team, what I'm gonna be doing for the team. And by the way, as you could tell, I'm with the Saints, so yeah, I'm gonna just be talking about like what I'm gonna do for the team and, you know, things of that nature. So for quarterback, we don't have Drew Brees anymore. I traded Drew Brees to the Browns. Shouts out to Jaden. He's the Browns. I traded Drew Brees in the 2nd round pick for Baker in the 7th. The only reason why I added in the 2nd round pick was to just make the trade fair, and just, yeah, that was pretty much it. Because he agreed to the trade straight up, but just being biased, I knew, like, if that wasn't me making the trade and it was someone else, I wouldn't agree with the trade. I wouldn't say that that's unfair. I would have said that that's unfair. But if you go to the Browns, you know, I think Drew Brees is fine with the Browns. I think it's an okay trade. I think the Browns are somehow in a worse cap situation than us, and they're trying to win right now. So since I feel like the Browns are just trying to win before their cap situation goes super insane, I think it's a fair trade. Because, I mean, are we in a bad cap situation? Yeah, but like, we're gonna get to that. But yeah, like, the reason why I traded for Baker, first off, the age is the most, you know, it's the most concerning thing. I'm probably have to change this number, but it says he's a 78 overall. But honestly, if you look at the main stats for a quarterback, there's only one stat that is below a 78. Like, he definitely does not look like a 78 overall. He looks probably like a 80, 81, maybe even 82. He has the great throw power. The accuracies are okay, you know, like, they're decent. It's nothing special, but it's definitely not like bad or anything. It's probably a tad bit above average. The throw on the run is excellent. The throw under pressure is you know, the break sack is decent. That you know, that might be one of the higher break sacks in the league. Let me see. Break sacks. Where is it? Break tackle. Where's the break sack? Break sack. That might be one of the more higher ones in the league. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Never mind. I don't know why I thought it was so special. It's like middle of the pack. But Baker is still a great player, and I feel like with the team that we have, with the offensive line that we have, the receivers that we have, I feel like Baker can develop for us, and that's the main reason why I traded for him, because I feel like he could develop with this good of a team. He has 91 injury rating, so that's very good, you know, if you stay in the field. Jameis Winston, you know, obviously we have Baker, so I'm gonna be looking to shop Winston. Winston is not that bad, but Baker is a little bit better, and Baker has the dev trait, so you know, we're obviously gonna be going with Baker for the season, you know, when it starts. So I'm trying to shop Winston. I'm gonna add him to the trade block. I'm gonna keep Taysom Hill for the backup quarterback position. By the way, this is gonna be I hope it's not gonna be that long of a video, but I'm gonna be trying to explain. His accuracy is not the best, but the speed is good, and he would be a decent game manager. At running back, now I think EA updated their game, and I think Kamara has his real contract, so I don't think I'm gonna be having to worry about signing him. Okay, yeah. So EA finally added his real contract into the game. Kamara's a beast. I'm not really gonna touch on him much because you guys know Kamara's a beast. Great ratings. Hopefully we can give him X Factor. I don't mean give him. I mean, like with a scenario or in the off season, he could go up to X Factor. But besides that, he's a perfect player. There's nothing really much to talk about. Latavius Murray is a great backup. Now the rules that I have for the league is that I want at least 7 backup carries a game, just for realism and stuff of that nature. And Latavius Murray is, you're definitely gonna see him on the field for the games, and he's a great player. And I signed Raymond Callisis. I'm gonna just go with that. I signed him because he was on the Rams practice squad. I think signed him because good speed, and that's pretty much it. Just good speed. He has decent catching for a halfback. He's an okay player. At receiver, now I'm gonna definitely touch on this group a lot. Now Michael Thomas is obviously he's gonna be here for the whole thing. I want to do this for 5 years, so in 5 years Mike is gonna be a little older, just to say, but he's gonna be here for the whole thing. He's just a amazing player. Insane route running, great I don't have to talk about Mike much. Now Emmanuel Sanders, I'm gonna touch on a lot. Now even though his age is very, very, very concerning, I am not going to move on from Emmanuel Sanders, just simply because of the route running and that route running is insane. I don't think people realize, I don't think a lot of Madden players realize how important route running is, because it's very hard to find guys that have 90 route running or high 80 route running. It's pretty hard to find guys with that good of route running. His catching is insane. Now obviously his age is concerning, and he's gonna regress eventually. So what I'm looking to do for next year, I'm gonna have Deontay Harris. I'm gonna have him at the focus practice position, position, so he can get extra XP, because I'm looking for the future, because Emmanuel Sanders is not gonna be here for the long term future of this franchise. And yeah, I'm trying to move on from next year. But now we get to Tre'Quan Smith. With this year, I really need big things from Tre'Quan Smith. Okay, what I want from Tre'Quan Smith, I want at least one breakout. Get him to star dev, upgrade his catching and his route running, and then we have a worse Emmanuel Sanders, but a way younger version. That's what I'm hoping with Tre'Quan Smith. I'm hoping that he can develop this year, so he can replace Emmanuel Sanders. And for Deontay Harris, you're not really going to see him at receiver much this year, unless maybe Sanders or Tre'Quan gets hurt. Hopefully not. But you definitely are going to see him on returns and things like that. So yeah, that's what I'm looking for in the receiving group. For tight end, pretty much the same situation. Jared Cook is a great player. He's actually, when you look at Madden, he's one of the better tight ends in the game, with his speed, his route running, his catching. He's pretty good. But the age is very concerning. The Saints in real life drafted Adam Troutman. I think he was a 3rd round pick. I'm gonna have him on focus. So, and I'm pretty sure Jared Cook is a free agent. I think he's a free agent. So so we're gonna have Adam Troutman, on focus player, and I'm gonna have him at backup tight end. I'm gonna have Josh Hill at third string because I want Adam Troutman to get reps. I'm not really gonna touch on the offensive line that much because I already feel like I'm talking a lot. Teron Smith, probably in game second best tackle, second left tackle, amazing player. Pete, decent. I did not mean to make this league late on purpose, but I'm happy that I did because Pete has star dev now, so he's gonna last a little longer. And if we started this earlier, he would have only had normal. Eric McCoy, one of the best young centers, probably the best young center. He's gonna be here for the whole time. Amazing player. Cesar Ruiz, I feel like he's gonna develop, and we're doing a free superstar. I might give it to Ruiz. Ryan Ramczyk, I think he's rated as the best tackle, best right tackle. He's second, really? Oh, okay. Well, he's still a great player. You guys know that. Okay. Cam Jordan. In real life for the Saints, he hasn't been doing that much, but in game, he is a monster. Okay, 98 power move, 86 finesse, 96 tackle, 92 block. This man is insane. Okay, for 5 years. I don't think he's going to be here for the whole 5 years. We're definitely going to get 3 productive seasons out of him. By the 4th season, we might want to move on. But for right now, insane player. Great player. Wait. I want to look at his abilities because in regs, he have 4. Edge to elite. Okay, yeah. He's a monster. Davenport, I think they gave him star dev again. Yeah, they gave him star dev. Davenport is pretty good, the thing that I was surprised, not really surprised, but I just didn't know his rating was this high. His tackle rating is pretty good, so I definitely like that. His block shedding is decent. Davenport's decent player. We gotta resign one of the D tackles this year. I think it's Sheldon Rank. Yeah, we gotta resign Sheldon Rankins, and Sheldon Rankins is a good player that I would love to keep. I just don't know how realistic that is to just keep him like that. I probably want to trade either Rankins or Onyemata just for cap situations, and if I was to get rid of one of them, I'd probably get rid of Onyemata. But now this is the most suspect, well, the second most suspect group on the team. Linebacker Kiko Alonso is not playing. I know no one wants this dude. I don't know what it'd be to cut him. Yeah, I can't really cut him. I mean, he's a decent tackler, but it's like, I feel like he's so old that I feel like just another young player could get his spot. I mean, he has good tackle, I guess, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't think he's that special. Zach Bond now, Saints 3rd round pick in real life. He looks like a Kiko Alonso type build, so hopefully he could, be good for us, because he's going to be the starter over Kiko Alonso for sure. Now at middle linebacker, we have Alex Anzalone, who is 25, but he does take $9,000 per to upgrade. He's in a contract year right now, but he's decently fast, good tackling, good hit power, decent zone. He's a decent player, but that's the one thing. I know you guys see that rating, the 78 injury rating. I'm very, which is very fair for him. I am very concerned about him staying healthy, so I'm gonna definitely sign another middle linebacker for sure. Now DeMario Davis, I don't think he's in a contract year this year, but next year he is, or one of these years, I don't know. He's the highest rated outside, right outside linebacker, which means he's the highest coverage rated linebacker. I mean, just look at these stats. They're amazing. Great tackling, great hit power, good speed, great pursuit, good block shedding, decent zone. He's just a great player. He stays on the field too. 91 injury. He's gonna regress, sadly, just because of how Madden is. I don't want people to get upset at the ratings for the league, because if this was an offline league and Demario Davis had a killer year, I would give him the same overall or even higher, just because that's what they would do in real life. But it is what it is. Hopefully we can, he's very old in Madden terms, so I don't know if we could get a scenario for him, but hopefully by Super Bowl week, we can get him the superstar to, like, so his shelf life can last a little longer. At corner, I don't even know if I want to talk about this position group, but I will. Marshawn Lattimore is great. Now, for Marshawn Lattimore, again, we're gonna give out our free superstar, like our free superstars, like when everybody joins the league. And I was thinking about putting it on Marshawn Lattimore. Now, Marshawn Lattimore's speed is insane. So man coverage is decent. Zone coverage is decent. His tackling is not that bad for a corner, considering, the tackling of our free safety. 84 injury isn't the best, but hopefully we could like you have like an injury thing. I think it pops up at like mid-season in the whole actually no, it pops up in your bye week, and you pick one of the options and your whole team gets +2 injury. So 86 injury by the bye week, it's not that bad. Janoris Jenkins is a decent player. Actually, he's not that bad. It's just he's very old for the cornerback position, and it's just, that's really the main reason why I'm just, I feel like his overall should be up, and he should have the star dev, because he's like, he plays very good in real life, but he's not the best in game. I don't really know what to do with the second cornerback position. Don't worry, none of these guys are third corner. It's actually, I'm gonna mess up this name. Javelin Godfrey, I don't know. I totally butchered that name. You guys can roast me for that. But reason why I picked him up out of free agency, as you guys can definitely see, great speed. His man coverage and zone coverage is piss poor. His press is okay, I guess, for his rating. 67 catching, though, not that bad. But I'm gonna skip over free safety real quick, talk about strong safety. Now, CJ Gardner-Johnson can definitely play corner, as you guys can see with the 82 zone, 77 man. He will be a great corner for us. The only problem is that Malcolm Jenkins is our safety right now, and I'm really trying to move on from Malcolm Jenkins, so I really want CJ to stay at safety, but I wouldn't be mind if this dude played strong safety. His tackling is piss poor, but hopefully we could develop that, and he has around 4,000 per, so it's not that hard to develop him, So guys, let me know in the comments down below if you guys want CJ to stay at safety or move to corner, or let CJ move to corner and let the fast guy play strong safety. Or, I mean, if you guys want me to keep Malcolm Jenkins, Malcolm Jenkins is not that bad of a player. It's just he's a little tad bit slow. I would like that speed to be up just by a little bit, but he's a tad bit slow, and he's old. Like in Madden next season, I wouldn't be surprised if he drops below a 78 overall or 79 overall, just because that's how Madden works. But now we're going to talk about the free safety position. Marcus Williams is in a contract year. We really don't have nobody to replace him. He's not the worst player in game, like in real life. I don't want to talk about him in real life, but in game, he's one of the better young safeties. It's just, I feel like he's going to want like a $50 million deal or something like that, and I just don't feel like we have enough money for that. But we might have to resign him because we traded our second round pick. I mean, we're going to have to acquire a pick, because if we don't acquire a pick, we go from the first round pick to a 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. We are going to have to acquire a pick. So yeah, man, here's the roster. The main things that I'm trying to do is that on the defensive side of the ball, main things I'm trying to do, I'm trying to develop Zach Bond, Alex Anzalone. Hopefully this dude can develop and hopefully move on from Malcolm Jenkins. That's the most important thing that I want to do on the defensive side of the ball. Now on the offensive side of the ball, I want to develop Baker. I need to develop Traquan Smith. Hopefully Adam Troutman gets in some reps, and that's pretty much it, I think. Well, actually, no, that isn't it. Hopefully I could win Zach Bond Rookie of the Year. Hopefully. Do I doubt it? Yes, I do doubt it, but hopefully he won Rookie of the Year. And yeah, that's pretty much the team. We don't really have nobody too exciting on the practice squad except Malcolm Roach. Speaking of Malcolm Roach, I think I'm gonna call him up. Yeah, yeah, so no one too exciting on the practice squad. Oh, my bad, I didn't talk about special teams. We're not gonna talk about them much because it is special teams, but Will Lutz, great kicker, top 10 kicker, ratings wise. Thomas Morstead, probably, where's our punter? Okay, Thomas Morstead is getting old, but he's probably what, a top 5 punter maybe. I would assume top 5 rating wise. Yeah, top 4. So yeah, man, that's the team. So yeah, man, hopefully we could get a 2nd round pick, 3rd round pick, something like that. Speaking of our I didn't talk about Trey Hendrickson much. I'm gonna be trying to move him too. The reason why I'm gonna be trying to move him is just to acquire some picks, dude. I need some picks. The trade I would like, and it could be for any team, is Malcolm Jenkins, Trey Hendrickson, and Jameis for a 2nd or a 1st. That's an ideal trade from whatever team. But anyways, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you guys are on PlayStation, please join this league, because we only have like nine players in here so far. So you guys can join the league if y'all want. You know, any member will be appreciated. Like, comment, and subscribe.